Hi guys, welcome to this quick review of this HYLOGY upper arm electronic blood pressure monitor. If you're following my channel, you know I've already been testing a blood pressure monitor. This one here, it wasn't really bad. The big problem was that it was so complicated that nobody in our family was really using it, and so I decided to go with another one. The problem is a little bit these days, I mean, we know there are many stations in many areas around which are free, but during COVID a lot of people are scared to use other things which other people have been using. So this could be a really nice opportunity to have your own device. You don't have to go to your doctor every day to just measure your blood pressure reliable. And I'm going to show you how this really works. The really good thing here is that it's so simple. I mean, you get this user manual. It's 22 pages. When you watch this thing for the first time, you think, oh my gosh, this is so complicated, but it is definitely not. I mean, by the way, they have the support and website, and you can access the thing. Probably you can even get the user manual there. So I'm not going to show you everything here from the manual in detail, but I'm going to show you all the functions, and so you can see how easy this is to use. So what you get are basically three parts. You get this cuff here, you get the main device, and you get this USB-C power cable. By the way, you can also power this with AAA batteries, 4 of them, but they are not needed if you decide to go with the USB-C. By the way, the cable here is pretty long. It's about 5 feet or so. You shouldn't have any problem to use that, and it doesn't consume too much power. If you're worried about that, it's only consuming 0.6 amps, so you could power this even with the weakest power bank which is around. So there are just two things which we have to do. First thing, we power this here on. You can see it already turns on, and on the other side we plug in this cuff here, and we are already ready to use it. I mean, you have to put this around your upper arm. The good thing is you have already instructions here. Put it here with 2 to 3 centimeters distance from your elbow, and as you can see, it fits arm circumferences between 22 and 42 centimeters. So you don't have to be worried that it won't fit for you. It basically fits for everybody. So I have moved the camera a little bit to the side. I hope you can see that. It's a little bit a strange point of view, but this is my elbow here, and this is the cuff here which I've already mounted. By the way, you have to make sure that this hose goes towards the device itself, not to the upward position. If you have it mounted like this, you just need one single button to start testing this thing here. We just hit this, and you have to wait till it turns on and start measuring. It starts inflating, and what you can see or hear is that it's so super quiet. This is absolutely insane. I could even whisper and you would still understand me. This is crazy. You could do this in the middle of the night in your bedroom and it won't wake up other people. So you have to just give it a little bit of time. After inflating, it starts deflating and measuring. Of course, you should sit down and be quiet, not doing anything. So here in this video I did it totally wrong, of course, but it's just for showing you. And you have finally the measurement here. By the way, it starts with the person which you have been setting before. So I'm going to show you now all the functions after doing this test here. So we are now here after doing the measurement, and we see the last result here. We see also the pulse. We can see if we are in a green or yellow or red area. I mean, green means, of course, very good. This is regarding the recommendations from the World Health organization, so you don't have to look it up. When you are in the green, it's good. When you are in the yellow, orange or red, yeah, maybe you should double check maybe also with your doctor. I mean, anyway, it doesn't replace a doctor's visit. It's just for your own reference if you don't want to go to your doctor every day to just check the blood pressure. Again, let's a little bit check on the possibilities here what we have. So when we press here, we can switch between person A and B, you can see, and this will then be stored, and everything what you do like measuring or seeing the last records will be based on the person you have been selecting the last time. So we are on the A here. If you want to go to another function, you have to make sure that you are getting rid of the current function. To terminate this function here, we have to always press this thing here. I mean, you could wait till it disappears after I think 3 minutes or so, but if you want to do it fast, you could just hit this thing here, and then you can go either to measurement or you can go to the records. So let's check on the records here. Again, we have the user A, and here we see AV means average of the last 3 measurements. I mean, this device can store up to 90 records per user, and you can go back to all these things here. You can see, so when you hit this button and you see average and you press again, you will see the last measurement here, and then it goes back in a chronological order. And the good thing is you can see how good this is. I mean, I have been playing around a little bit, but between the measurement 5 and 4 I haven't done anything, so you can see how consistent this is. This was a 113 to 82 and the previous one was 114 to 82. Very, very accurate. I have also been comparing this to my other device, which I've been comparing to my doctor's office, and it was showing very, very similar values. So I think this is pretty accurate. And if you want to delete, for whatever reason you want to delete these values, you can do that. You have to go back to the menu here. Here we have the user. We click again. We see the change. Yeah, I'm going to show you that between the mmHg and kPa, and here press again. When we press 3 times, we are on the CL means clear, and we have to press this arrow here, and it will then delete the current values of the current user only, not all the values, just for the current user. When we want to go back, we click here. So when we press 2 times from an empty screen, 2 times, we are here where we can change or switch between mmHg and the kPa with this button here. So there are just these 2 possibilities. As far as I know, most countries or most doctors are measuring in mmHg. By the way, it doesn't matter in which setting you are doing the measurement. When you are invoking the recording, it will always show the records in the setting here which you have been chosen. So no matter in what unit you have been measuring, you can always see the records in the unit you have been last chosen. So that's very, very easy, very flexible. And also one thing I wanted to show you, you don't have to be worried that you accidentally hit this button for measuring. I mean, if you want to go back again, if you have a menu with this thing, it usually goes back unless you are on clear, and it will delete your values. But if it's empty, like off, and you hit this button accidentally and you would start to measure and you're worried that something happens which you don't want, you can always stop this thing and it will deflate and go back to the main status. So very, very easy, very nice, very beautiful, very quiet as well. This is as good as it gets. I mean, I've never seen any better device to measure the blood pressure, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.